of a place in a community where we expect things to be calm. We expect things to be quiet. I mean, there are people talking, there's somebody on a laptop, I'm sat here live streaming. But beyond that, we don't really expect anything else to be taking place. Staff have to do their job. People will get up, grab their coat and leave. Other people will come in with their shopping bags and they will have a chat with somebody on a phone, or maybe people who are with them. That's the sort of daily activity, the life, the soul of a local community that we don't just expect to see, but we also expect to be able to take part in. And policing comes in sometimes. I've known of police officers coming into leisure centres that I've been in, libraries that I've been in, rail stations that I've been in, and they have to ask questions and they have to approach people. They've also got to follow up concerns they have about individuals that we also may look at and think they're here to cause trouble. They're just out to make our lives a nightmare. And policing is known to be the effect of law and order that is the most peaceable. There are other ways of doing it. My God, people will be able to tell you in different parts of the world what it's like in their backyard. But policing is restraint. Policing is a moderate way of looking at people doing bad things to us. And in our society, the way they destroy things, the way they demean us, the way they try to disrupt the processes that we've got, like an election, like moving house, like starting a new job. Policing is a restraint on the anger that we may feel and that may boil over if there isn't someone or some people to deal with it, to write it up, to analyse it, to review it, and then also beyond policing into the court system and wherever that goes. And there are places that I've heard of in some countries that I think need to learn about policing because of what they have to do to keep together the sort of community they've got. Policing comes in, it tries to identify, it tries to isolate, it tries to handle the actual matter, rather than these places I've heard of where individuals handle the whole matter, the whole community is implicated, everybody is involved, anyone could be a suspect, and where an encounter here would take up to 15 minutes, there it could take up to 3 days. I've known of some quasi-policing operations lasting weeks, when it was only a matter of somebody's phone going missing, weeks taken up. Your neighbours, yourself, your family, weeks passing by, only to find out that it's about somebody's phone being missing. But there were no regrets, no apologies, no statements over why it happened. It's just the way it went. It was a phone of a businessman. The so-called police body felt it was important to follow up in case anything valuable had been stored on the phone. But it took up a lot of people's time. And that is not the way to do it. In that country, they have problems. They have structural insufficiencies. They've got internal insecurities. They have reasons why there isn't really a proper policing force there. And however, they've also got pressures. They have emergencies they've got to deal with regardless of that fact, and that's how it goes. I've not really seen policing miss its step from the time that I've been able to look at it with some detail involved, and obviously increasing detail as I've grown up. I haven't really seen policing miss its step. It could do more, it could push further in, it could handle more complex issues, but I don't think we see the breakdown that people say that we do.